Kick found a new way to get streamers. I gotta see this.
So recently, I've seen a bunch of streamers once again switching over to the Kick.
For anybody that doesn't know, Twitch and Kick are streaming platforms. Twitch, let's think of it as in Star Wars terms. Twitch is the supposed good side. Kick is more of the dark side. You know what I'm saying? Some people would tend to go to the good side. Some people like going to the bad side. You feel what I'm saying? Both of them make you a lot of money if you do it the right way. But you know what I'm saying? Like I put the comparison. You know which way is the feel me? The right way.
App. And this is something that I haven't seen done in a while. As you guys know, a few years ago, we seen a bunch of big streamers going over to Kick. I mean, streamers like Bruce Drop 'em All, Your Rage, XQC, Aiden Ross, of course. I mean, we seen all of these big streamers go over to the Kick streaming platform. And for about a year, they all did very well over on the platform. But once that year was over and these multi-million-dollar contracts started running out, most of these streamers just went back over to Twitch streaming, never to really go back to Kick again. And truthfully, that all led to Kick going on the decline. I mean, they started having problems with the creators on the platform. Aiden started beefing with the creator and things like that.
I think it's the persona behind the platform itself. I don't. Obviously, it's like, what is it good compare? Golly, my stuttering's getting bad. What's a good comparison? It's like, what's Walmart's competitor? I'm trying to think. Well, it's not. I'm not gonna say Target. Sam's Club, think places like that. It's like, it's not a bad platform itself. It's like they came in and was like, okay, we've got to take everybody from Twitch over here. And it's like Apple and Samsung. It's like, obviously people look at Samsung a certain way. Samsung users look at Apple a certain way. That's kind of how Kick and Twitch is. And it's like, it's like the things that happen on Kick, you're just like, can you really attach your name to that? Do you want to attach your name to that? And it's like the discoverability on both applications is pretty bad, but it's more of that, like, what would you rather? Oh, I'm a Kick streamer. I'm a Kick streamer versus I'm a Twitch streamer holds weight in different ways. You feel me? It depends on what you want.
Got to a point where a lot of the content over there was just either gambling or pure degeneracy, and it was just never more clear that Kick was in a hole that it seemed like it was never going to get out of, which is what a lot of people originally expected for the platform to be doing. A lot of people felt like with the type of content that was over there or the type of streamers that was on the platform, there was just no hope for Kick. But they implemented a system that kind of drawed some streamers back over. They stopped giving out the $1 million contracts, and instead they started paying streamers by the hour, which was a pretty good.
Neon's PR has to be studied. I'm not gonna lie. The clips that I used to see when I was in high school, when Neon was coming up to where he is today, gang, brother. If you release the Neon Files, gang, it might get spooky, gang. He used to say the hard R, all type of stuff. I thought he would have been out of here, but he did a full 360 though. His content now is more wholesome, but at the same time, it's like, but you were saying hard R not too long ago though. And that's what I'm saying. The Kick and Twitch names hold different weights. You know what I'm saying? There's some people on Twitch that have been saying have said the hard R too. But it's like Chud the Builder. Come on, gang.
Smaller streamers to be able to get something for their time. Sure, it may have made streaming feel like more of a job rather than a fun hobby, but it was still better than streaming hours and not really getting nothing. Or should I say not really getting anything. Sorry, I just have a bad habit with double negatives. But anyways, that system alone slowly helped Kick crawl back out from this hole that it was in. And eventually, a few years later, it seemed like Kick again was once again going uphill. A platform that seemed like it was almost dead started to rise again, and that was thanks to a newer wave of creators that started to infiltrate the platform. And that was creators like Rampage Jackson, Dean the Great, Clavicular. He was probably the person who helped boost Kick the most. And now we have former 4-time world champions on
Adrian Broner.
Like Adrian Broner. I mean, there's a bunch of people who are now streaming on Kick, and now it seems like they're only continuing to grow more and more. It just recently signed a few more streamers like DDG, Deshae Frost, Ben the Don, and a few other streamers as well. And I know these aren't quite the big superstar signings that we seen when Kick first started.
And I don't really know. They feel like I'm talking about the three that he just named, Benadon, Deshae, and DDG. I feel like they dipped. And what I was seeing in the clips is like they dipped because of the clipping. They felt like they weren't getting clipped as much on Twitch. They knew that Kick was giving out bags for clipping. I also have seen the apps that are clipped, like these automated clipping apps are going crazy, bro. We were engineered to find out who Clavicular is, gang. I literally saw one clip of him back like last year or the year before, and I'm like, I literally was like, he's gonna blow up, but it's like he's gonna come out of nowhere. It's like, where did he come from? There's Oblivion, Dean the Great. I gotta give him his props. He been, you know what I'm saying. Adrian Broner came out of literally nowhere. But it's because of these automated clipping systems, bro.
But this was very important for the platform for numerous reasons. Yes, DDG is a huge creator. Ben the Dunn is a huge viral creator. The Shay Frost is very popular as well. These are still very popular names within the content creation industry, and it's going to do nothing but help their platform. But why exactly would these streamers who are already widely successful on multiple platforms like YouTube or Twitch even consider going over to Kick if they weren't getting paid millions of dollars like the streamers of the past were? Sure, Kick has a lot of great incentives. They have a 95-5 subscriber split versus a 50-50 split that you get on Twitch. Yes, you get paid by the hour with the KCIP program. I mean, there's just numerous incentives that will make a creator want to stream on the platform, but the number one thing that many streamers are now going to Kick for is the ability to get paid clippers. You see, the clipping industry
What did I say?
The streaming industry, really every industry in the world, including just really any form of content. Nowadays, you can't get on Instagram Reels or TikTok or Twitter or whatever social media platform you may use without seeing clips from some of these popular streamers, and that's because there's people all around the world now who gets paid for posting these stream highlights to all of these social media pages, and they usually get paid per million view or per 100,000 views, something like that. And these people are making quite a bit of money as well, which means streamers are spending quite a bit of money on these people known as clippers. I mean, we've heard creators like both Neon and Clavicular talk about how much their clippers cost per month, and I've also seen like a couple social media agencies post their clipping campaigns as well, and they pay up to like $10,000 sometimes.
How much do you pay for clippers? Like $100K a month?
$100K a month. Golly. Give me one second. Give me a second. Let's do it. 100K a month on clippers is insane.
The discoverability. Do you think it's worth it? I do.
I mean, this industry is truthfully insane. Now, I don't know if any of those numbers you just heard were correct at all, but there's definitely an industry for clipping, and some of you may wonder, well, why do people pay so much money just to get people to post their content? Well, there's a few reasons for that. For one, streamers don't have the actual time to sit there and cut up their entire stream and post it on every single platform, which leads me into my second reason of it being that's kind of the only way to blow up now as a streamer. You have to have clips. You have to have viral clips. You have to have these people clipping your streams and posting them to all of these social media platforms, because that seems to be the only way there is for a creator to go. There's really no such thing as a organic growth anymore, at least in the streaming industry, that is, because now you have people paying these hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars out to these clippers every single month just in hopes of having their content go viral and boost their social media career. And it doesn't help at all when companies like Kick, that is currently worth $1 billion, start paying these clippers for the streamers. I mean, have you really noticed that a lot of these clips that you see on social media nowadays are from Kick streamers? Like, I remember when Clavicular first started blowing up, at first he was just like, you know, this TikTok looks mad.
When did he look like this? Huh? Golly. I don't remember him looking like this, bro. I don't remember him being this Aki, bro.
Kid that nobody really knew. But then it got to a point where you couldn't really get on social media without someone talking about him. And that only started to carry over more and more. So Twitch streamers are seeing what Kick is doing for creators like Clavicular. And not only is he getting paid well through the KCIP program, but he's also able to keep his money because the actual platform themselves are paying for your clippers. And that's kind of become one of the main marketing strategies for Kick over the past few months. Now, it has become unfortunate that the streaming industry has basically become pay to win, but I guess you can't necessarily hate the players, you just gotta hate the game at this point. And it's even more unfortunate that this whole thing is only going to continue growing.
It's gonna get worse. It's only going to get worse. As automation, as AI gets integrated into some of this stuff, it's only going to get worse. 10 times worse.
We're only going to see more companies paying these clippers, and not to mention the bad side of clipping. Like, sure, it can help take someone from a nobody to somebody overnight. It can literally change lives, but it can also ruin lives and careers as well. Just think about how many of those Twitter troll pages that post so much misinformation and things just for engagement. Even those people are getting paid from posting these bad clips or out of.
It's called for those that don't know, this is engagement farming, when they choose to post clips that they know aren't true to then not really defame, but to get more clicks and views. So then there's stuff they can get paid more money, but then at the same time you're tarnishing somebody's image, which is like, it's like a morality question. It's like you'd rather ruin somebody's image to get paid, but some of these clippers, they don't care. They just want the bread because this is their way of life. This is how they make money.
Context clips because they're getting engagement on Twitter, and Elon Musk thought it was a good idea to start paying people for engagement on Twitter. So yeah, man, this is an industry that's only continuing to grow, and I feel like this is really going to be a focal point for Kick. I mean, it already is a focal point, but I think we're going to start seeing more and more Twitch streamers come over to Kick, especially people who don't want to pay all of this money for clippers and things like that. It's kind of to a point where you don't even have to watch a live stream anymore. You can literally just
watch
get on
clips.
social media. You can get on TikTok.
But that's what's wrong with, like, people get the wrong idea with clippers though. I mean, like, just watching clips, it's like, dang, bro, you really finna judge me off a 30-second clip, bro? And then they think that they know the whole scenario off the 30 second. I saw on TikTok that Come on, gang.
And watch an entire stream in like 5 minutes. Like it could be a whole 3-hour stream, and you can see the viral highlights on your TikTok feed in literally 5 minutes, and you basically seeing all the best parts of the stream. You don't even got to watch it no more, which makes me wonder how these people are even maintaining thousands of viewers live throughout the day. But that's a whole different topic for a different time.
I don't know how many of them are really botting. I've seen so many smaller creators bot, and it's like you can tell on Twitch when they bot. If they bot for so long and you don't have partners is a badge that you get to say you're verified on the application. You need 75 viewers. And some people, I think, botted before to get the badge and then now stop botting so they could grow naturally. But at this point, it's like, and then people are trying it now, and I think they've tightened the verification process for it. And they can really tell if you've been botting. And you can tell because, let's say somebody's been botting for so long and they still don't have the partner badge. You're like, something's sus. You feel me?
For now, that's all I got for y'all. And with that being said, I would just love to know y'all opinion on this, man. Y'all know the only opinion that matters to me is y'all's opinion. So be sure to comment down below.
That'll be video though.